Thiruppaavai Pasuram 26. Male Manivanna Margazhi Neerada. Before we step into this Pasuram, let us gently complete the inner journey of Pasuram 25. In the previous verse, Andal dissolved the distance between the divine and the human. The Lord was no longer an unreachable force. He was present within human life, sharing struggle, joy, and limitation. That remembrance softened the heart. Fear melted. The seeker no longer stood outside devotion. She stood within companionship. That inner closeness prepared the soul for the most sacred step of all direct address. Now begins Pasuram 26. This is a turning point. Andal does not describe Krishna. She does not wait for signs. She does not test silence. She speaks, Male Manivanna. These are not names spoken from the intellect. These are names that rise from belonging. Male is not merely love. It is immersion in love. It suggests a bond so deep that separation is impossible. Andal is not saying you are loving. She is saying you are love itself. Manivanna speaks of beauty that reassures rather than attraction. This is the beauty that calms the heart, the beauty that removes insecurity, the beauty that makes one feel safe. In this Pasuram, something profound happens. Devotion matures into relationship. There is no fear here. There is no trembling. There is no sense of smallness. Andal does not stand below the divine. She stands with the divine. She speaks as one who has waited through discipline, restraint, and inner preparation. She speaks as one who has earned clarity. She says, we have come for this vow. We have waited. We have lived by discipline. Our intention has remained steady. Now only one thing remains. That is your grace. This is not a demand, Lord Krishna. This is readiness. Grace is invited, not forced. This Pasuram teaches us courage in prayer. Courage does not mean loudness. It means absence of doubt. When the heart is aligned, prayer becomes natural. Word flows without fear because intention has already been purified. Many people hesitate in prayer not because God is distant, but because effort is incomplete. Andal shows us that sincerity removes hesitation. This verse also carries a powerful lesson for leadership and life. True confidence is born from preparation. Leaders who have done the inner work do not over-explain. They speak with calm certainty. They do not seek approval, they seek alignment. Andal does not justify herself. She does not prove worth. She simply states readiness. This is self-worth rooted in discipline and not in ego. In life, this Pasuram teaches us not to underestimate ourselves after honest effort. When preparation is complete, step forward with dignity. Whether in decisions or in relationships or in purpose, approach with trust rather than anxiety. This Pasuram transforms the idea of surrender. Surrender here is not helplessness. It is maturity. It is the confidence to rest after effort. It is the courage to receive. Emotionally, this Pasuram builds security. It teaches that belonging is not something to beg for. It arises when sincerity is sustained. Spiritually, this is the moment that seeker stops knocking, the door opens from within. There is no rush, there is no impatience, there is only trust. Andal stands in devotion without shrinking. She stands in love without fear. This is the highest form of prayer. Speaking from relationship, asking from readiness, receiving without doubt. May this Pasuram teach us to prepare deeply, speak honestly, and trust completely. May this Pasuram teach us to prepare deeply, speak honestly, and trust completely. Samasta Loka Sukhino Bhavantu.